Welcome to Tom and Andy's podcast show. This episode is brought to you by our sponsor, the Music Factory, Blackpool, England. If you're easily offended or a snowflake, then go and mother someone else. Evening all.
Morning, campers. Have you had a good week?
Have I had a good week? I bought a self-assembly bird table this week and I left it in the garden for 3 days and the birds haven't even opened the box yet.
Really?
I couldn't believe it, yeah.
Well, listen to this. I invented a new game this week.
Oh, good one, yeah.
Yeah, it's called Shush Tennis.
Right.
You know, to stop all that screaming.
Oh, great idea.
Yeah. Well, it's like normal tennis, but without the racket.
Oh, brilliant idea. It drives me insane, all that. Does it not you?
It drives me mad.
Hey, and talking of tennis, I was thinking the other day, why do Robinsons sponsor tennis and not squash?
I had to pop to the doctors this morning.
Oh, God.
He said you seem to have an iron deficiency.
All right.
I said, how do you know that? He said, look at the state of your shirt.
The cheeky sod.
I know, couldn't believe it, Tom.
Man, it is a bit of a mess, let's be honest.
Cheeky bastard.
Right, let's have a look at the papers, shall we, and see what's been going on throughout the world and beyond.
Oh, yes.
What date is it today, pal? Do you know?
The date, is the 26th of January 2023.
Oh, here we go. Young North Koreans have been warned they must follow traditional lifestyles and adhere to the country's dialect. The secluded state's official newspaper made the demand in a column to eradicate cultural influences from South Korea. My God, they don't half have a hold on them over there, don't they?
I know, but you know something, Tom?
What?
Is that a good thing or is it a bad thing?
Well, in some ways, it's good, isn't it?
It is. You know, look at Qatar, right? The World Cup. It's the first World Cup
Yeah,
that there was no trouble, no violence,
yeah.
no nothing. And people say, oh, yeah, it's because there were no booze. Wrong. There were plenty of booze in Qatar. I've been to Qatar and the Middle East, and you can drink in places there. So there's not a case of no booze. You know what it is, Tom? Zero tolerance.
Yeah, that's what
It's
it is.
as simple as that, mate.
Yeah,
And that's why you step out of line over there, you know about it.
and they know.
Yeah. So, like
It's
I
the
say,
prevention, isn't it?
it is prevention, mate. And, you look at North Korea and is it a good thing or a bad thing,
I think that one over in Qatar is a good thing. I'm not certain about North Koreans.
Yeah.
That's a different
It's a bit of a
ball game.
dictatorship there, isn't it? 'Cause
But
it
I
is.
know where you're coming from.
But yeah, there's no law anymore. There's
No.
no deterrent anymore. And because people know this, they take the piss and take advantage of it.
Yeah, and this sums it up, really. There's a fella walking through Disney, and he's flicking the ash into his hand, into the palm of his hand.
Yeah.
And all it was that he had respect for the place. He was out in the street. But that's what it boils down to. There's no respect anymore, is there?
Oh, exactly. That's the problem over here, isn't it? Yeah, so there you go. Anyway, back to the headlines, Tom.
Right, all right then.
A senior Russian traffic officer accused of leading a criminal gang has been arrested on suspicion of accepting bribes. A Russian accepting bribes? No.
No, you've read that wrong, Andy, surely.
Well, listen, it says here, officials released footage of the traffic officer's mansion. Its lavish rooms, extravagant decorations, a billiards hall, and even a solid gold toilet.
Oh, God.
Is believed to have led a criminal gang which issued permits to grain cargo transporters in exchange for bribes.
Nah,
I don't believe
rubbish.
any of that.
Rubbish.
Rubbish, that. I knew that these newspapers tell lies, Tom.
Yeah. Well, Harry said so.
Of course he did.
A cleaner who looks identical to Princess Diana has ditched her rubber gloves and mop and rakes in £200,000 a year on the OnlyFans website. Lauren Spencer, 47, who says she is compared to the late Princess of Wales, has gained fans after she began posting racy pictures and saucy videos in 2021. she decided to give OnlyFans a go when she had to sell her housekeeping business due to the coronavirus pandemic, and now says she rakes in £16,000 a month. Lauren says she loves what she does, but listen to this. You're gonna love this, Andy. But she hopes the money she gains from it will go towards her dream of rescuing animals.
Oh, what a caring lady.
Bless her.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, talking of animals, an animal handler attacked by an alligator as crying children looked on has said she loves the reptile and that it should not face any consequences.
Oh, no.
Lindsay Bull, I think they've left half the word out there. Anyway, Lindsay Bull was left wrestling with the creature after it clamped its jaws down on her hand.
Oh.
Video of the incident was viewed by millions online, but Miss Bull and the reptile centre's owner say it should not come to harm as a result of the attack.
Oh, right. Woman describes horror at finding a snake and 17 babies under a bed. My God, fancy finding 17 babies and
Wow.
a snake. Oh, sorry, 17 baby snakes.
All right, yeah, find it. Oh, and 17 babies, right?
I thought it was 17 babies. The reptile had given birth. Trish Wiltshire from the US state of Georgia tells of how she was scared shirtless. I love that.
Yeah.
Scared shirtless after the surprise reptilian encounter at her home, adding that she has a slight feeling there may be more than one left. Oh, and that was the news. Good night. Oh, way up. We started the phones going. Hello, line 2.
Hello, it's Father O'Reilly. What is blue and smells like paint?
What is blue and smells like paint? We know. Blue paint.
You pair of fat fliddling rimming backdoor hubble bag of twats. What a lovely chap.
Oh, charming.
And now, it's time for the very simple, in fact, even I can answer some of the questions.
Game.
True or false?
Karl Marx missed the first Communist Party Congress in London because he couldn't afford the fare. Is that true or is that false? Sounds false to me. But it's true. He couldn't afford the fare.
Stereo sound was invented in 1940. Is that true or false? And it was false. It was invented in 1958.
The minimum depth of a water polo pool is 2 meters. Is that true or is that false? It's false because it's 1 meter.
A rhino's horn is made of hair. Is that true or false? It is, in fact, true.
A rabbit punch lands in the throat. Is that true or is that false? It is false because it lands on the back of your head.
Britain's highest village is called Flash. Is that true or false? And it is, in fact, true.
The frog of a horse is found on its tail. Is that true or is that false? It's false. It's on its hoof.
The Wooden Tops were the first TV programme for children. Is that true or false? And it is, in fact, false. The correct answer is Andy Pandy. My sister bought a video years ago and they were on video. It called Watch With Mother, the video.
That's
And
it.
So we watched. They were Andy Pandy, the Wooden
Yeah.
Tops,
Yeah.
Muffin the Mule,
Yeah, I thought that was a sexual offence for years.
Bill and Ben, with the weed.
yeah. All right. Milk pudding was the food of the Greek gods. Is that true? Oh, dear me. Is that true or false? Milk pudding. No,
Milk
it's
pudding?
false. It's ambrosia. That's not. That tickled me then.
Yeah, Ambrosia Cream Royce.
Tickle me that then. Funny.
Remember that advert for the...
Yeah.
Get your Ambrosia Cream Royce. Do you remember
That was
on the
it.
telly?
Aye. Yeah, yeah. Milk pudding.
Kelp milk pudding.
The gods.
I bet it's quite liquid of that.
Oh.
The Kelvin scale measures temperature. Is that true or false? And it is true.
Muhammad Ali was the first boxer to hold the heavyweight championship 3 times. That is true. That is incredible,
Yeah,
isn't it? I mean,
yeah.
it's incredible to hold it once, but
Exactly,
3 times.
3 times. Wow.
Oh, they were great days watching boxing when
Oh,
he was
I
a
know, yeah.
boxer.
I remember watching him as a kid.
Oh, he was brilliant, wasn't he?
Brilliant, yeah.
My name is Ali, and as you can see, I float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Great days. But he used to uphold it, though, all this rubbish. They
He
do
did,
it
yeah,
now
I
and
mean-
get knocked out.
Yeah, he talked a good game, didn't he? And he also
Yeah.
delivered. That's the thing.
Yeah,
with
that
Ali.
was the thing with him, wasn't it?
He could
Yeah, I'll
talk it
take
up and then deliver, you
Yeah.
know.
I'll take him in 3. And
Yeah,
he
yeah.
did, you know.
He did, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Incredible. Right.
Alcohol lowers the body temperature. Is that true or false? And it is, in fact, true.
Oh, good. I'm just gonna lower my body temperature, Andy. Won't be a minute.
Get it lowered, Tom.
Oh, it's gone all cold, my body temperature.
It will do drinking that tea. Is that
Then-
tea cold by any chance?
The NASCAR lines are in Mexico. Is that true or is that false? It's false. They're in Peru. And that was the
Very
very
simple.
simple. In fact, even I can answer some of the questions. Game.
And now, it's time for Inundated with an Email.
Oh, I see you've got your sexy voice on tonight, Andy. Yeah. Tony from Southport. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? I think we had a very similar question like that a little while ago. Where would it be? It's difficult, that really, isn't it?
You know, Summit, we've got some beautiful countryside
Yeah,
in our own country, Tom.
we have.
You know, and I think as I'm getting older, I mean, as you know, I'm originally from Yorkshire.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
was over there at the weekend. And there's something about this time of year.
Mm.
When I go to Yorkshire, you see a bit of the frost and there's a bit of snow on the tops and things like that.
Yeah.
And there's something about this time of year that I love over there.
Apparently, this country is one of the healthiest countries in the world, isn't
Right.
it? It's because of the different seasons we get.
Yeah, yeah. And like I said, there's beautiful
Yeah.
scenery over there. I remember going as a kid, you know, there's a wonderful place in Huddersfield, where I'm from, called Castle Hill.
Yeah.
And when I was a kid, we used to take the dog up there and we used to fly my kite up there.
Right.
And I remember my dad saying to me, "Look at that, son." And you could see all over what they call Kirklees and the
Right.
Calder Valley, which is towards Halifax and that.
Yeah.
You could see, Tom, for miles and miles and miles, all
Yeah.
the way around.
Mm. It's
And
fantastic.
my dad always said, "You see them views, son?" He said, "You'd have to go a long way in this world to find views like that."
Yeah.
And as a kid, I didn't really take it on board. I thought, oh, there's my dad just talking a bit of bollocks, you know,
Yeah.
as you do. But let me tell you, Tom, I've been around the world. And you know
Yeah.
what? My dad was right.
Yeah.
He was right.
One of the best places I've ever seen where it's taken my breath away, I was on a ship in Norway in the fjords.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It just took my breath away.
Yeah.
When I woke up one morning and walked out on the deck and there's a mountain on one side. I walked through the other, it was boiling hot and there was snow on the mountain.
Yeah.
I walked across the ship and on the other side there was another mountain.
Wow.
Just stunning.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd also wouldn't mind living in Jamaica. I like it over there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's
don't
some
know.
beautiful places.
I live in Lytham and I think I've always said to my friends, if I ever won the lottery, I'd always have a house in Lytham. Definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, you've got to win the lottery to have a house in Lytham.
Yeah.
There's only me can't afford to live here.
Tracy from Carlisle.
Yeah.
Rubbish bins drive me mad. Do they drive you mad?
Yes,
Well, I
they
don't know
do.
what she means by the driver mad. A rubbish bin's a rubbish bin, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, funny enough, I was talking to my neighbour about that today.
Mm-hmm.
I hate them. You know, when you see houses that you can't get round the back and move your bins, and the poor people in those houses have to have 3 or 4 bins outside the front.
Oh, outside the front, yeah.
I think they've ruined the landscape of the country, or the world, in fact. They have them all over now, don't they?
Yeah, there is a bit of that, I suppose.
Oh, I hate them. And it's been proven, you know, it makes no difference.
You know,
You've even got to have a number on it because people nick your bin.
yeah,
What's
they do.
going
Yeah,
on in this
it's
world?
pathetic. Yeah, it's pathetic the way it's gone. They used to come every week, Tom.
Yeah, absolutely, without fail, yeah.
Yeah, load of bollocks.
Oh, he summed it up. Thanks for that, Andy. Larry from Vegas, now Pool. Oh, he's back. Hello, Larry from Vegas, now Pool. Have you worked in Vegas? Oh, no, not for me. Have you?
Yeah,
Oh, have you worked there?
yeah, I worked in Vegas, yeah.
Oh, nice one.
Did a
I've
New
never
Year's
even been.
over there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
What with Joe?
I was with Joe Longthorne, yeah. We went over there for 5 days,
Yeah.
did 3 nights. We did the 30th of December,
Yeah.
New Year's Eve, and the 1st of January.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, it was a good experience. It was nice, you know.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, the highlight for us was on New Year's Eve, they closed the whole strip off, you know, to cars, so no cars can go down the strip.
Right.
And basically people just walking up and down the street, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
one thing and another. And what they do at midnight, Tom, they do a firework spectacular display from one hotel on the strip. It starts off. It goes all the way up one side of the strip and all the way down the other side of the strip.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that was like the highlight for us, I suppose. Yeah,
Nice one.
yeah. But I love Vegas. I think it's got it's a vibrant place.
I've never been.
Have you not? Yeah, I've got mates now that live there. I've got a couple of mates that live out there, and they've been there a few years. And,
I have. I know a couple of people who live
but
there.
I think what's happening with Vegas, it's a bit like everywhere. I think the standards have dropped a little bit,
Yeah.
and
since
there's
the
people
Brits
over there
arrived.
battling for work.
Yeah.
You know, and sort of there's a bit of the undercutting going off, and
Yeah.
they're going for the ones with a cheaper deal, if you like.
Yeah.
So it's
yeah.
not what it once was, shall we say. That's
No.
what I've heard, and that's from people that live there. So,
Yeah. But
which is a
anyway,
shame.
Andy's worked there and I've not.
Mel from Bury. Bury.
Ah,
Who is the nicest person you have met in the entertainment business?
cool. Blimey, that's a difficult one, isn't it? I met
Well-
dozens of nice people.
Yeah,
Sorry, mate, go on.
I'll tell you, I probably think the most famous person I've ever met, when I talk in entertainment, music and all that, the most famous person I've met was Sting. Yeah, I went to see him in concert at the Manchester Arena,
Mm-hmm.
and he was staying at the Lowry Hotel,
Right.
and I went back there for a drink because some friends of mine were staying there, and they said, "Oh, we've heard that Sting's staying at the hotel. Come back and have a drink." I went, "Great." Anyway, we went back, stood at the bar, and Sting came in with his band and sat in a
Right.
corner.
Yeah.
And after about 10, 15 minutes, I went over to him, and it was roped off, and there was a big security guy. "Yeah, can I help you?" I said, "I'd just like to say hello to Sting if possible." And Sting got up, and I said, "Look, Sting," I said, "I'm a fan, but I'm also a musician." And as soon as
Yeah.
I said I was a musician, he says, "Come in, let him in."
Well, that's good.
And I sat down with him, and he poured me a glass of wine.
Oh, nice
And I
one.
chatted with him for about 25 minutes, and I could have stayed longer.
Yeah.
But obviously, I know the script when you're out on the road and this, that, the other. I didn't want to outstay my welcome, but what a really, really, really nice guy, Tom.
Oh, nice one. I've
So
been
down
listening.
to earth. And, you know, you're talking there, a global star, aren't you? So
Oh, absolutely.
I've got to say, yeah, you know, for a guy of his stature,
Yeah.
what a fantastic guy.
I don't know. I'm going to miss on this one.
Okay.
And there's lots of people I like.
Yeah.
It'd be easy to say the ones I don't like, really.
Well, yeah, and me.
So I'm going to miss out on that one. I
Okay.
like everybody. Danny from Manchester. Where were you both brought up as kids? Oh, that's an easy one. I'm a Manc.
Yeah, and I'm Yorkshire, yeah.
That's
So,
it.
Battle of the Roses, me and Tom. We shouldn't rename that podcast, shouldn't we? The
Yeah,
Battle of the Roses.
Yeah.
The red
We
against the
can't.
white.
We never fall out. That's
No,
our
do we,
problem. That's
I mean,
our
I'm
problem.
West Yorkshire, so it's this side of Yorkshire anyway.
We're going to fall out now.
So we're bordering on Lancashire anyway, where I'm, you know what I mean? All down
Right.
the road.
Yeah. We've been inundated with an email. I think it's time for another sip of tea, Andy.
Yeah, get that tea down you, Tom. It's
Oh.
very nice, isn't it?
Very nice. You don't want it going to waste,
No,
do
it's
you?
not too sweet, is it?
Or going cold. No, it's perfect, thanks.
Not too dry.
Oh.
No, not too dry.
No.
Just okay, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wet in
It's
the
lovely.
whistle.
No, I've drank it.
Oh, right, okay.
Right.
Well, now it's
Here we
time
go.
for.
He's got his voice on again.
Oh my God. Be careful not to skid your kecks. Believe it or not.
My girlfriend and I broke up over religion. We were in a relationship for 4 years, and a couple of months ago, both her parents, who are Jewish, and my parents, who are Hindu, made us break up with each other because both families believed that there was no future for us. Her Jewish parents didn't want a Hindu son-in-law, and my parents felt the same about her. We continue to remain friends, and it breaks my heart every time I see her because I still love her immensely. Oh dear. A sticky situation was had by all, by the sounds of it. There are two solutions, fortunately. Buy her a turban, and you get yourself a clip-on foreskin. Get 'em on Amazon.
Yeah. If you're a Prime member, you'll get it in 3 hours.
No skin off my nose.
Oh. We've been dating for over a year. We are madly in love, but we're breaking up because she's 20 and wants to be married and have kids. And I'm 21 and want to date her for a while before getting married and then have kids around the age of 30. I'm confused and don't know what to do.
Oh dear. You're more than confused, young man.
Your meat and two veg have taken over the common sense part of your brain.
Kids, run now. Don't talk like a tit. I had a bit of a thing for this girl called Caitlin for over a year back in school. I used to speak to her whenever I could. I'd help her with the homework and sit next to her on the bus. Caitlin liked a local band who had made it relatively big. So for her birthday, I got 2 tickets to see them. Her birthday came round, I gave her the card, which she opened. She looked at me and said, "I've already arranged to go with someone else." I was heartbroken. Oh dear. No wonder you were heartbroken. There again, taking out your pupils will always end in tears.
My first boyfriend of 2 years dumped me near the beginning of college for another girl and stopped speaking to me cold turkey. Didn't even acknowledge me when we passed on the same staircase in campus. 2 years together, and I was dead to him in a day.
Oh dear.
There's only one reason to leave you. Have a look in the mirror.
You're probably a right minger, truth be known.
Minger.
We're off to court 1, where you, the listener, yes, that's you, will be the jury. Did the claimant win or lose the case? You decide.
All stand.
Morning all. Judgmental here. Is this your case, Mr. Wobble Knob?
Wobble Dob. Yes, this is my case, my lord.
Nice leather. Carry on.
This series of trials began in the mid-1900s. When the Happy Birthday song was officially patented, this meant that anyone who used the song owed the patenters a certain amount of money. The patent wasn't routinely enforced until the 1980s, when a series of restaurants were sued for using the song without permission. Because of this, you now have the litany of songs which are sung in different restaurants. These restaurants now have their own patents. Does this make it legal, my lord, to sing Happy Birthday in a restaurant?
Thank you, Mr. Wobble Knob.
Woggle Dob.
Was this a true story or was it a made-up story? You decide.
It was, in fact, a true story. You can sing Happy Birthday in a restaurant, but be careful not to sing Happy Birthday in the shower. The wife might think it's time to take her Winceyette pyjamas off. And now, it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for.
Ooh.
Let's play
Clever or
Kahunas!
Oh dear. You won last week, didn't you?
I was back to winning ways last week, Tom.
Yeah, have you felt good all week?
I felt good, yeah. You do when you win, don't you?
Yeah. Clever Kahuna. Did you hear about the corduroy pillow? It's making headlines.
Oh, yeah, not bad, not bad.
Fair. It's fair. It's not.
Yeah, it's not one of your best ones.
It's a gentle one,
It's
isn't
got a
it?
clever, it's got a kahuna in it.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm going to give you three for the
Okay.
gag,
Yeah.
and I'll give you your clever and your kahuna. So
That's very
five.
fair. That's very fair.
Thank you, Tom. I thought that was being very fair from me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, clever,
Yeah.
clever.
Ooh.
What's the difference between black-eyed peas and chickpeas?
I don't know.
Well, black-eyed peas can sing as a song. Chickpeas can hum as one. Hey,
Whoa!
do you like that?
Whoa!
Good strong start, that, Tom.
It were very, very strong. What did you have on that, Andy?
I had a clever.
You can have a clever for that.
Thank you.
I don't think there's any way in the million years of Kahuna, and I'll give it a 4, which
Ooh.
gives you a 6 to start with. Yeah.
Solid start. I'm happy with that, Tom.
Yeah. Right, I'm going for clever.
Oh, clever.
Clever.
Oh, a triple clever.
Did you know that Davy Crockett has 3 ears? His left ear, his right ear, and his wild front ear.
Hey, you told it well, that. I like that.
Thank you.
Right, you had three clevers on that.
I did. I've gone for it.
You know,
I
I
can't
was just
see a
toying whether it
kahuna
was,
in it.
I was toying whether it was going to be a 2 or a 3. But you know what, Tom? I'm going to
What?
award you your 3
Oh, wow.
because of the way you told the gag. I thought you told the gag very well.
Was my breathing
Your
good?
breathing was spot on. Your
Thank you.
timing was excellent.
Thank you.
And it made me laugh out loud. So I'm going to give you 4 for the gag
Yeah.
and your 3 clevers.
Oh, 7. I've written it down. Thank you very much. It is funny, though, isn't it?
It is. It's a good gag there. Yeah.
And it's wild frontier.
It's out front here. I love it. Love it.
Oh, go on. Yeah.
Oh, clever.
Yeah.
Kahuna.
Oh, right.
Clever kahuna on this one.
Mm-hmm.
What's a foot long and slippery?
I don't know.
A slipper.
Oh, you've got your kahuna.
Definitely a kahuna.
You've got your clever.
I thought clever kahuna.
48 of these we've done, and I don't think you've ever done one as bad as that. I'm going to give you a 4 and a 2.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Well told for such a bad joke and such a short joke as
Yeah.
well. Very, very good indeed.
That was what I would call a shit short joke.
That's it.
That's the one.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Clever. Clever.
Oh.
Yeah. If a woman says she will be ready in 15 minutes, whatever you do, don't remind her every 30 minutes. That's so true,
that's
that,
good,
isn't
that.
it?
Yeah, it's true. And I thought, again, you told it well, Tom. You're on form this week.
Oh, thanks very much.
So I'm going to give you 4.
yeah.
And you 2, 6.
6. Oh, bless you. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
Clever.
Yeah.
Clever.
Oh, okay.
How do you make holy water?
Don't know.
You boil the hell out of it.
Oh, he fights back.
Oh, he's fighting back tonight.
I'm going to give you straight 6 there, a 4 and a 2.
Thank
Excellent.
you, Paul. Thank you.
Well told. Simple gag again.
Yep.
I'm just going for a kahuna.
Okay.
I'm not keen on this myself, I'll be truthful.
Okay. This is going to be interesting.
Yeah. If everything seems to be coming your way, you're probably in the wrong lane.
Not bad, that, Tom. Not bad.
It's just a kahuna, that's
It's
all.
a kahuna, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you could have had a double kahuna, though.
Do you reckon?
I reckon, yeah.
Okay.
I think you could have had a double. I can only give you 3 for the gag and a kahuna, Tom.
All right, no
But I
problem.
wouldn't give you a double
Yeah.
kahuna.
Right. That's
But-
all right. No, I understand. Even I said before I started, I heard it in the week and I thought, oh, I'll try that on Andy. And then
Yeah.
I looked at it and I thought, that's not very good.
Not strong, that. Not strong enough, really, is
But
it?
I've done the damn sight worse.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Anyway, 4. I put myself down for 4 there.
Good.
3 and a 1.
Yeah, 3 and a
Yeah.
1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Clever.
Yeah.
Clever.
All right. Okay.
I've started telling everyone about the benefits of eating dried grapes. It's all about raising awareness.
Oh, right.
Oh.
I've got something to say here.
Oh, hang on.
Was that a clever?
Clever.
Right. I've got to be honest. You've told them better than that. You went, it's all about raising awareness.
Paused, didn't I? Paused.
You paused. Did you hear it yourself?
I heard it and I felt it, Tom.
Yeah. You see, if you'd have said it's all about raising awareness, you'd have heard me do.
I should have
you'd
done it
heard
in
me
one
do-
phrase, shouldn't I?
Yeah, yeah. So I'll give you 1. I'll give you 3 and you 2.
Okay. I see what you're doing. I can see you marking them scores down.
No, it's not.
I can see you over my shoulder there. Look, I can
Let me have
see
another
you.
drink
Sit
of
there,
that.
look. I can see what
Pass
you're
it.
doing.
Pass us, just pass us the bottle.
Have
Get
another
off.
drink of tea.
Get off the.
But I do agree what you said.
Yeah,
I should have gone, it's all about raising awareness.
that's it.
Yeah.
I'd a road.
I know.
I'd a road at that.
And I think I could have put another clever on as well if I'd have told that.
Yeah,
No, a
It
triple
says it's
clever.
very clever. Yeah,
I could have stolen into the lead then, couldn't I? Big time.
yeah. Anyway, too late.
Yeah.
Clever.
Oh.
I bought a second-hand time machine next Tuesday. They just don't make them like they're going to anymore.
Oh,
A
I like
triple
that.
clever.
You're getting
triple-
7. Yeah.
A
Triple clever.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful
yeah.
moment.
Yeah. Good mo. Yeah. 7 points.
Thank you very
4 for the
much.
4 for the gag and 3 clevers.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, clever. Kahuna.
Okay.
Just found out the company that produces broom handles won't be making them any longer.
Oh, a little stumble. I won't,
A little one, just producers. I just stumbled there slightly.
Do we do halves? Half points? No, I'm not going to do it for that. Yeah, I liked it. Making them any longer.
Yeah.
A clever and a kahuna. Is it clever?
Clever and
yes.
kahuna I had, yeah.
Is it a kahuna? Go on, I'll give you that. 4 and 2. 6.
Okay. Thanks,
Yeah.
Tom.
Yeah, 6, yeah. Clever. Clever.
Oh.
Clever.
Oh.
I'm going full out tonight, mate.
You're going for it now, aren't you?
Went to the doctor with a suspicious looking mole. He said they all look like that, and I should have left the mole in the garden where it belongs.
Yeah, like it. Like it.
It's a triple clever.
I don't think the gag.
Here he goes. Go on.
I don't think the gag's a funny belly laugh gag.
Oh, right. Okay, fair enough.
You know, I laughed, and I think
Yeah.
it's a clever gag.
Right.
So, under the circumstances,
That you're behind, yeah.
hang on, let me just look over my shoulder. Hang on
Yeah.
a minute. Oh,
So, yeah, don't look at the scores.
I'm going to give you 3 for the gag
Yeah,
and your 3 clevers.
that's 6. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, fair
Give you
enough.
6, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, clever. Clever.
Oh,
I'm not pushing it, just a double clever on this.
right.
Engineers have made a car that can run on rosemary. Hopefully, they can make buses and trains run on time.
Oh, he's back. He's
Good,
back in the
strong
running.
finish.
Oh, beautiful moment. What did you have on that?
I had a clever.
Oh, what a shame. I'd have give you 3 clevers.
Would you?
Yeah.
I didn't want to push it.
No, I know what you mean. It's a 6, mate. Very,
6.
very good.
Thank
I
you,
liked
pal.
it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's have a look here. 5 and 7
12.
is 12, and 6 is 18, and 4 is 22, and 7 is 29, and 6 is 35. That's me.
Oh.
You are 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 6 is 18, plus 5 is 23, plus 6, 29, plus 6, 35. It's a draw.
It's a draw. Wow.
Hey, I'm glad it's a draw.
Yeah. You know something? I'm
yeah.
pleased that it's a draw.
Yeah, me too.
Because you know
Hey.
why? I don't know if you agree, but I thought we had some half-decent gags, a couple of
Yeah.
shit gags in, and we were very much on par tonight, Tom.
We told some of them very, very
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, I was
And
going
we
to say
slipped
that.
up a little
Yeah,
on
yeah, we
some
did, yeah.
on others.
Yeah, we would have, I think 50-50 tonight with the gags and the delivery, yeah. So I think a draw is a very, very
Yeah.
fair score, and
Yeah.
I am happy with that.
I'm happy with that too, mate. And
Well played.
and God save the king.
Yeah, God
I
save
say.
the king.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well
I'm with you
done,
on
mate.
that, Tom.
And that was Clever or Kahunas. And now it's time for
A bit of boys' chat.
We've just got a couple here, Andy.
Okay.
If you've got some, just give us a shout. But I've just dotted a couple of things down I think we need to say something about. Shamima Begum.
Okay.
And that's the girl who was the ISIS girl who went away.
Yeah.
It's on the news this week that the BBC have given her a podcast for 10 weeks.
Okay, yeah.
What's that about? How can... You see, my first reaction to that is, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
This girl has gone to join ISIS. And now, I mean, she shouldn't even have the chance to explain.
No.
You know what I mean?
Well, as you can tell, Tom, I'm a bit lost for words.
I know it's not like you, but I'm the same.
I'm a bit lost
It's
for words on it.
unbelievable what the BBC will do. It's unbelievable.
It's like we said earlier on in the podcast about the laws of this country.
Mm.
You know, not being tough enough and no deterrent for people.
Yeah.
So, you know, what message is that sending out to people that, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you can live here, then you can go and join ISIS.
And fighters.
And fight against us and against our soldiers and this, that, and the other. And if it doesn't work out, don't worry. The BBC will give you a 10-part podcast.
Yeah.
That's basically what it
You've
says.
summed it up, really,
that's
there,
it,
Andy.
yeah.
You've summed it up, I think.
Yeah.
Right, anyway, let's not give her any more time.
No, don't give her any more airtime. She's got enough of it on her own.
Absolutely outrageous.
Shocking, yeah.
Male athletes having the change, then competing in female events. What's all that about? Come on.
Don't believe in it, Tom. I don't believe any of the bullshit.
No, I don't.
It's wrong. There's no way in a million years you should be competing.
You see, what's happening with these, Andy, is these male athletes are basically, they can't compete to the top level. But what they can do is if they go in female events, they've got chances of winning gold.
Yeah.
And this is what really pees me off.
Yeah.
You know as well as I do, if you win a tennis championship, or like that young girl just did, the British girl who won the American Open.
Yeah.
She can earn £100 million because of that.
Yeah.
The initial thing.
Oh, yeah, with the sponsorships and all that.
Right. Yeah. There's no reason why a male can work out that if he goes into female events, can earn £100 million.
I know.
It's madness.
Yeah.
And they stand there holding the trophy. And these poor women have practiced all their lives and trained all their lives and have to put up with this. It's madness.
It is madness, yeah, you're right.
Let me just put it straight as far as we're concerned. I know I can talk for Andy as well. We couldn't care less whether you've got one or you haven't got one. You get on with your life, that's fine.
Yeah.
The only point we're making is, or I'm making, is that if you're a male athlete, stay in that.
Yeah.
Or have events just for trans people running against each other. Just do that.
Well said, Tom.
Oh, God.
Totally
agree. Get phone calls now. And that was a bit of boys chat.
You're about to be inundated with an email again.
Claire. Oh, it's got a false name from Derby. I've been married for 17 years. I have 2 children, but I've fallen out of love with my partner. Oh, that's sad, isn't it? I sit and think, would I like to spend another 17 years with this person? He's not a bad person. In fact, he's an excellent father, but I just don't love him anymore. Shall I stay or should I leave? Oh, flipping heck.
That's a tough one.
I don't like these, to be honest, for us. This is not our bag, is it,
serious,
really?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you got some advice for Claire? Not a real name, obviously. Have you got any advice, Tom?
I think I would stay. You said you would when you got married. Oh, it's difficult. It's hard, that, isn't it?
I think I would disagree with you there slightly.
Yeah, well, I'm disagreeing with myself, to be truthful.
Yeah, because
I don't know.
She could stay there and be miserable, which would then make the whole family miserable because it would rub off, you see.
Yeah.
So I've just got to say, look, be honest with him. Tell him exactly how you feel.
Yeah.
Try and work things out if you can. And if you can't, then look, you've got 2 kids. It doesn't say how old the kids are.
No.
But,
it sounds like they're pretty young.
Well, if they're so 17 years. 17 years being married depends if, the kids could be teenagers and what, you know what I mean, Tom? So
something's just come to mind with what you've said, Andy. You're quite right. And I was struggling with what I said, to be truthful with you. And I think now I think of it again, you might be better sitting down, trying to work it out, which it doesn't look like you will work it out, to be honest. But try and work something out so that you don't fall out.
That's the one.
I think that's the only way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't fall out. I know it's hard, but just be friends.
Don't fall out and put the kids first, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And obviously, the age of the kids, if they've been married 17 years.
Yeah.
I'm guessing now these kids are teenagers, Tom.
Well,
they might have had kids before they got married, you see. They might. So if the kids are growing up and the kids aren't so much an issue, then I think you've got to do what makes you happy, love, And at the end of the day, just be there for your kids as well, depending, again, what the age. Even if the kids are grown up,
You don't want your kids having a memory of your parents breaking up, really, do you?
Not really,
Just
but it does
let 'em
happen.
see
You
you
know, it does
smiling.
happen. Just like I said, just be sensible and
Right.
try not to go down the nasty route and being, having a major fallout. Just explain it's, the way it's
You
gone.
you sound like that woman on This Morning, Andy.
Which
You
one?
know, you know the woman who puts everybody's
Oh,
broken hearts back together.
Claire, is it Claire?
Yeah. The
Oh,
moment
thanks,
I
Tom.
met you, I swear.
Moment
Anyway,
I met you, I
Claire.
swear.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Claire.
Anyway, yeah, we're sorry and good luck, Claire, and
Yeah.
try and keep us posted if you can, love.
With your new email address.
Yeah. Chelsea from Bispam. I have been seeing a boy for 9 months and have grown close to him. However, he sat me down and told me he has been with another girl. He said he's sorry and it won't happen again. What should I do?
Oh, if you're young, just forgive him. Just say, listen, if it happens again, that is the end, without a doubt. Everybody makes a mistake, and I hate to say this, but it's not worth arguing about.
No.
Just say, listen, if you want me, I'm here. If you don't, just go off with this girl, but don't mess me about. If it ever happens again, I will never forgive you next time. That's my opinion.
And
He's
my
made
opinion,
a mistake.
Well, my opinion is depending, like say, how close you are in this relationship.
Yeah.
Just be on your guard, love.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just be on your guard. Because it could have been a mistake, and that's why he's telling you.
Mm.
You've got to look, like, say, if he's been straight enough to tell you,
I was just going to say that.
you know, then it means that he doesn't want any secrets going forward. So
Yeah,
it tells me that he's got strong feelings for you,
that's it. Yeah.
which, I've got admiration for him for doing that. Now, if you've sort of had to drag it out of him, then that's another story, and just be on your guard. But if it's the first, thing I've said about he's being open and honest about it because he doesn't want any secrets, it does mean that he cares for you and he obviously loves you.
Right.
And he wants to have a sort of clean start going forward. So
Just let me get Anki to.
yeah, just give it a go. Oh, I filled it up myself.
Right. I've got my wife.
Give him the benefit of the doubt and move forward and see how you get on.
That's it. Right, Letty from Liverpool. Oh, she says Liverpool or Manchester. What does that mean? Oh, she means the place.
Must mean the city, yeah.
Right, go on, you go first, mate.
I'm going to say nowadays, Tom, for me, Liverpool.
Oh, yeah.
I am. Have you been to Liverpool recently?
No, I haven't been for years.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I always liked Manchester city centre years ago, but I think Liverpool, since the era culture, which was I think 2008. Oh, you want to see it now, Tom?
Yeah.
Fabulous. Some great bars, restaurants, shopping.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fabulous. And down on the docks.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, Liverpool. I think Liverpool has left Manchester behind as a city centre. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to drop out this one. I'm a Manc. I can't answer that. I haven't been to Manchester for years, and I haven't been to Liverpool for years.
Yeah.
But can I just tell you a very funny story about Manchester?
Go on.
And there's a gay street called Canal Street.
Oh yeah.
And
You know it well, that don't you, Tom?
I know it very, very well,
Yes,
mate.
I know
yeah.
you do.
And it's called Canal Street, and somebody keeps taking the C off.
Yeah. And the S, I've heard.
And the Anal Street.
Yeah, no, I've heard they take the S off as well. So it's anal treat.
Treat. And apparently the council are so sick of putting new signs up, they've left it. They've give up.
Anal treat, brilliant. Danny. I didn't say where Danny's from. Oh, Danny.
All right.
I have a sister and we are very close. Someone told me her boyfriend has been messing about. Should I tell her?
Oh, my God, what's going on this week?
Well, my answer to that is, yeah, tell her. Tell her.
Yeah.
If he's messing
got
about,
to.
yeah. Oh,
He's got
speak to him first, Danny.
Take your mates with you.
Yeah. I'd speak to him first, Tom. If you're not liking what he's saying and, you can smell the
See, it might not be true.
proverbial bullshit, then tell your sister.
It might not be true.
And it might not be true. It might be somebody that's a bit jealous. You don't know. Do a bit of digging on the source, where it came from.
Oh,
look at the connection. Who's the source? Do all that bit of detective work.
And that was inundated with even more emails than normal. Well, we hope you've enjoyed the show, because we have.
And yes, thanks for joining us. And we hope you all call back next week, where Tom will be doing the whole show with no clothes on.
Will I?
And I'll be checking him for lumps.
A big thank you to... Can't wait for next week. A big thank you to our sponsors, the Music Factory Blackpool, and of course our producer Doris. Toodaloo!
Toodaloo!